Hey coin collectors, and welcome to another joint video between the DC Coin World Coin Channel and the United Kingdom Coin World Coin Channel. And here we have it. This is just a beauty. The 100-year-old this year 1 penny George V coin from the United Kingdom. And this is really an interesting coin. This is the grandfather of Queen Elizabeth II, or essentially the father of Queen Elizabeth's father. Queen Elizabeth's father was George VI. This is George V. And let's actually take a look at it right up close. I know we're looking at it pretty close already, but let's take a look at it and actually see what we've got here. All right, so if we look at it, we see that down here at the bottom, it says Georgius V, or George V, Dia Gra, or by the grace of God, Brit Omn Rex, King of all Britons, Britons, Fid Def, or Defender of the Faith. And then way back here is something that we want to look at, and it says Ind Imp. And this is back when the King of England was also the King of the United Kingdom, but he was also the King of India, or the Imperator of India, Imperator. So that's what this is, Ind-Imp, Imperator of India. Now, of course, his son, King George VI, is the one who was in power, or king, when India gained its independence in 1948. And so it was during George VI, and for George VI, it's a V and an I. And of course, he looks different. And when George VI, during his reign, they actually took the Ind-Imp off. And Queen Elizabeth has never had an Ind-Imp on hers because she's never been the Imperator or Imperatrix of India. If we tip it up, we see that it has a smooth edge. This is a bronze coin, 9.45 grams, just a big old thing. And it comes at a time when Britain had the pound sterling. So the pound sterling had a number of coins in it, and let's show you the smallest of them. And this one I left in the wrap. Usually I take them out, but this one, it's the only one I have that's kind of set up like this. So this same thing, we see the small coin, and we see how small it is. Let me see if we can put them so that you can see the difference in size. Okay, so this one down here is actually a farthing. Well, what is a farthing? Well, we know that the 1 pennies, there were 240 of these to a British pound sterling. 240 of these big old pennies to a British pound sterling. We'll look at the back in a sec and see Britannia. Well, there were 4 farthings to each penny. So this little coin here, the same thing, George V, Dia Gra, Brit Omn Rex, and we kind of follow this through here, Ind-Imp. And then if we go to the back, we see that it's Britannia, and she's seated, and it says F-A-R-T-H-I-N-G, farthing, or 1/4 of a penny, or 1/4 of a penny. And this, again, this is a little later one in 1923 that we can see here. And you can see somebody wrote to me and said, what's she doing in the wheelchair? Well, this isn't a wheelchair, this is Britannia, with a shield next to her, the Union Jack shield. She's holding up a trident. She has the helmet on. She's looking out to sea. And she's got the sea going through here, and you can see her feet. And one of the ways you value these coins is you look at the quality of the feet, the quality of the surf behind her, or the waves behind her. This coin is a very, very discolored coin. Maybe somebody tried to clean it, or maybe it just was in with a bunch of other coins and kind of got this texture to it. So 960 of these to a British pound sterling, 240 of these, and if we look at it on the back, we see that's Britannia again. And again, it's the shield behind her, close, much easier to see the shield here. If we tip it up just like this, we can see the 1921, so we know it is 100 years old. And we can see right behind Britannia, see, right there, we see a little bit of a land. Now, some of these Britannia coins, there'll be a lighthouse behind her, and some of them, there'll be a ship in front of her. So always look for those coins, but this particular one, the 1921, It says 1 on this side of Britannia, penny on this side, and we can see that there's not a lot of definition in the shield. There's no toes really in the feet, and so this is not a really fine version of the penny, but it's a nice one. The front of this coin is an engraving, and there's no initials on here, but this is by Edgar Bertram McKennell. He's the engraver. And the back of this coin is Leonard Charles Wyon. Again, no initials on the back of these coins. That's something that's been a little bit more modern for the United Kingdom coins. So, in 1921, 100 years ago, when they were just finishing up another pandemic, right? They just finished up the pandemic of 1918. The World War I was over. In 1921, they came out with 129.7 million of these. There were a lot of them. Are there any valuable 1921s? Well, kind of. If you get one that doesn't look like it's been circulated, it's worth $7 to $10. This one here may only be worth 30 to 50 cents, maybe $1.50 including shipping. You'd think it'd be worth a lot more after 100 years, but it really isn't. So if you're saving these up, make sure the value is to you, because there's not really a whole lot of value to collectors in these. All right, well, thanks for joining us. We love to show you our coins. If you like these videos, feel free to comment, and please subscribe to our channel. And that is either one of our channels, or both, the United Kingdom Coin World Coin channel and the DC Coin World Coin channel joint video.